What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight... Okay, we're coming back to SiM. Yes, indeed. SiM Fans Feeling You. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all of the clicks and the likes and the bibbidi-bobbidi-bob, do me a favor, before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Charles B, and this is actually one of Charles's 3 prioritized requests for the month of February for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So, here you go, Charles. Hope you enjoy the show, man. Charles wanted to see me react to this song by SiM called Under the Tree.
It's all a bunch of tree-hugging hippie crap.
Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a minute, hang on, I have heard this song before, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. As always, Charles has provided me with an intro to read to y'all, so here we go. Let's see, when you first reacted to the Japanese alternative metal band SiM, it was in the fall of 2022 through their song The Rumbling, which was the opening theme for the second part of the final season of the anime Attack on Titan. The track resonated deeply with Attack on Titan fans who felt that SiM crafted a metal song that captured the essence of the anime. The Rumbling gained immense popularity, amassing over 200 million streams and even claiming the #1 spot on the US Hot Hard Rock Songs chart. Yeah, don't put too much stock into those. A lot of those are rigged. So anyway, such widespread acclaim and success led to SiM being brought back for the next part of the finale of Attack on Titan with the song Under the Tree, serving this time as the ending theme rather than an opening theme. Initially released in a shorter version edited for the anime on March 4th, 2023, it wouldn't be until half a year later on September 27th, 2023 that Under the Tree was finally released in its full version, coinciding with the launch of SiM's latest album, Playhead. Playhead not only includes the full version of Under the Tree, but also features the track Red, which was the last song you reacted to from SiM and is also a theme song for another anime series, Kengan Ashura. Just like your previous reaction to SiM with Red, Under the Tree will be featured in a video they released on their YouTube channel called the Anime Special Version. Okay, good to know, I guess. Let's see, this was posted by SiM official YouTube channel, okay, and the video has 5.2 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. SiM, Under the Tree, full-length version, anime special version. Okay. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Where are you at? Where have you been? 問いかけに答えはなく Where are we headed? What did you mean? 追いかけても遅く遠く時が止まることもない
I'm conflicted. Okay, here's the thing. I'm liking the tune. I'm liking the direction. I'm liking the feel. The fact that we're in that drop B is very heavy. I'm really digging that. It's thick, it's full, it's crunchy. I like the pacing, very appropriate. When you're in that drop B, I always felt personally that if you're going to be in a drop B, you should definitely play a little bit slower, because trying to play fast in drop B, I mean, yeah, it can certainly be done, but it sounds muddy a lot of the time. This doesn't sound muddy. This is clean, chunky, thick, heavy. I like it. I'm going to be honest with you folks, after reading what Charles said about this is the closing theme, like this is the ending theme. So after the episode, this is what's played.
Dude, I don't get it. I don't get it either.
I don't get it. It doesn't make sense. This feels more like a battle sequence song than it does like a closing song. Usually, I'm not saying always, but usually anime shows, when it comes to closing songs, they're either very upbeat and very poppy and very energizing and very driving, or they're very soft and very melancholy and very pretty, ballady-ish, you know? This is battle music. This is fight music. This is the human race taking on the Titans, you know, head on, you know, the final push type of song. I don't see this being used for closing credits. That just does not compute at all. But having said that, does that really matter for the song? Honestly, no. It really has no bearing on the song whatsoever. I'm digging the song on its own. I don't really care that it's on an anime. That makes absolutely zero difference to me. But hearing in the description that it is used as the closing just really brings a sense of confusion to me, because I just don't get it. But as far as the song itself goes, yeah, digging it. Absolutely digging it. Let's keep going.
Why were you crying? What are you dying for? Your dream didn't satisfy or terrify. Annoying pain in my head, the things left unsaid. I'm sorry, we have been relying on you too much to be free.
I like that. This is the second time they've done that now to transition, where they're ja 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 pa pa pa, with those three accents on the downbeats. Man, what a great transition! Talk about giving it a real feel of finality. Like, this is the end of the phrase. This is it. It's clearly defined with these three heavy accents. Next phrase. I like that. I think it's smart. I think it's intelligent. I think it's forethought when it comes to the songwriting. Like, they know, the songwriters know that there has to be, because, and I'm not saying this to put the human race down. I'm not saying this, you know, because I think I'm superior or anything like that. This is just a given fact. Sometimes you need to make things idiot-proof. You do. Especially when it comes to music. You have to keep things as simple as possible so that it is as accessible to as many people as possible. As many people as possible are going to hear this song and understand and feel the finality. Hear the finality. Understand the finality of those three accent hits. Next phrase. I think it's smart. I really do. I give them props for that. Absolutely.
Too much to be free.
Next phrase.
Don't you wanna stay with me? here so we don't need to talk. I'm here to tell you there's no need to talk.
I don't get it. That from an anime standpoint, I don't get it. I really don't get it. For a ending track, for a closing track, for a roll the credits track, I don't get it. But as a song on its own, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I dug that. That felt nice. All right, let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was SiM with Under the Tree. This was a request from Charles B. And this was actually one of Charles B's 3 prioritized requests for the month of February for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So, there you go, Charles. Hope you enjoyed the show, man. I thought about it, but I'm going to be honest with you, folks. I really didn't have to think very hard. The score came to me like immediately, and I seriously spent a couple minutes thinking about, okay, am I really sure this is the score? And I went over everything in my head. I'm like, yeah, actually, that's exactly where it needs to be. So I got no doubt about this score at all. Let's get to that rating, shall we? Out of a possible 5 stars, I am going to give that 4 stars. Yeah, 4 out of 5 stars. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Great tune. Great tune, man. This felt good. This felt good all the way through. It felt good. Even the tacits, like even when the instruments would lay out and it was just vocals only. Number 1, it wasn't for very long. Number 2, it didn't happen very often. And number 3, they were very strategically placed and very impactfully placed right before a very strong re-entrance of the instrumentation again. So when they came back in roaring. So I got no issue with that whatsoever. Song structure makes perfect sense. Verses, choruses, all lined up. I love those transitions with those 3 accented downbeats. Really smart way to separate the phrases and show finality of this is the end of this phrase on to the next phrase. I think it's really smart. It's a really easy, simple way to convey the end leading into the next part. I think it's really smart. And I know here's the thing. People are like, well, it's just 3 downbeats. It's not that hard. You're absolutely right. It's not hard. And it's not, the notes themselves, the 3 hits, that's not all that impressive. Just 3 quarter notes. That's not impressive. What is impressive, though, is the idea that the thought process that someone came up with to put that as the finality and make it so simple and easy to follow. So, smart songwriting. I know it's not difficult, it's not impressive from a playing standpoint, but from a songwriting standpoint, and more importantly, from an arranging standpoint, yeah, it is kind of impressive. As far as the sound goes, the tone on this, wow, the thick and crunchy tone from the guitar, down in that drop B, probably playing on 7-string guitars more than likely. Sounded really good. Bass player probably using a 5-string, maybe 6, I don't know. Sounded really good, or maybe I would hate to think you're gonna take an E string and detune it all the way down to B. Can it be done? Yes, but you're gonna get a lot of string rattle. It's better off to use the heavier gauge string, to use that the 124 to 126 gauge string, and you know the B string. It's a lot easier just to do that. And what you're doing on a 5-string or a 6-string really doesn't matter. Or you could take a 4-string and you could string it out to be B, E, A, D. You could do that. You know, forget the G string if you're not going to use it. Switch everything down. Sure, why not? Put it B, E, A, D. Yeah, you can do that with a 4. Absolutely. The neck will, as long as there's a rock going through the neck, it shouldn't be a tension issue. Yeah, it should be just fine, honestly. You can do that as well. But in any case, getting that B down there with the bass and the guitar sounded really thick, really crunchy, really, really heavy. And the thing is, it works so well because the tempo on this song wasn't fast. And if you try to imagine this song, try to just for a second, try to imagine this song played at double the speed. Just try to imagine that. Not increasing the pitch. Don't try to take the song and speed it up double time. That's just, it's not going to sound right. Just take the song as is, with the octaves and the placement of those exactly where they're supposed to be, and just increase the speed by double. Just play it in double time. It's gonna get really muddy. Guitars and basses are gonna become a muddy mess. So playing at this tempo with that thicker feel and with that thicker tone, because of the drop beat, definitely the right call. I'm gonna say something else. Oh, the keyboard. The keyboard usage, very nice. Over the top. Letting the guitar and the bass handle that jun 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 jun, and having the keyboard come in and handle the main melodic lines at times. Very, very smart. Those were some of my favorite parts. Definitely did that kind of almost to some extent. I'm not saying the whole song reminded me of this, but there were certain parts in the song, especially when the keyboards came in and had those vocal harmonies going on. I'm gonna be honest with you, folks. It kind of gave me vibes of Gemini Syndrome a little bit. I was like, this sounds a little bit like Gemini Syndrome. I dug it. I absolutely dug it. I only did one reaction to Gemini Syndrome. Nobody requested anything else, so I went on my own and I got their entire discography. And man, they've become a favorite band of mine. They really have. I really dig their feel. I dig their style. I dig their songwriting. I dig their vocal harmonies. It sounds great, man. I listen to them quite frequently in the car. So that's a pretty big compliment. As far as the song being used as an anime, I'm just going to say this first. This had absolutely no bearing at all on the song whatsoever. This did not affect the score in any way. But I am very confused. This song does not sound like it belongs to be used or needs to be used as an end credit song. Like, the credits are rolling, the show's over, here come the credits, and this song plays? No, that does not add up at all. That does not compute. That does not make sense. This is battle music. This is fight music. This is the Titans are at the wall, send out the squads and have them get to work and defend our city. That's this, you know? That's where this song should come into play. Oh, this is absolutely fight music. This is the type of song you would play in a locker room before a football game. You know, before, you know, well, we got the national championship game coming. It's coming up soon, folks. I promise. Okay. I mean, we got the national title, you know, all set up. You got Washington, and you got Alabama, you got Texas, and you got Michigan, and one of those 4 teams is going on, right? Okay. Now the question is which one? Man, you want to be the top team? You want to be the one that wins the national championship? You play something like this in the locker room before the game. You're gonna go out there fired up. I guarantee it. You're gonna be locked, loaded, and ready for war. Yeah, this is, I just don't get it as an egg credits music. That makes no sense to me whatsoever. But like I said, zero bearing on the rating. Just a lot of confusion on my part. No, overall, I dug the song. This, if my memory serves correctly, this is like one of the heaviest songs that Charles has requested. Charles, you need to request more songs like this. I had a great time with this, man. I really did. A lot of fun to listen to. It's a great song. It really is. And that's why I'm giving it the great rating of 4 stars, the symbol of excellence. Just remember, just ask Ric Flair, just ask Arn Anderson. The symbol of excellence.
What's causing all of this?
So yeah, man, I got no problem giving it that rating at all. So, 4 out of 5 stars. Final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.